Hi people, it's Archivist here, and today we're going to be defeating Nitrous Oxide once again, this time on Cortex Castle. This track has some incredibly tight turns on it, making it very difficult to maintain your momentum around the entire thing, but if you make good use of the air brake turn, you can prevail against Oxide. So the air brake turn, let me show you what I mean by that in just a moment. We're going to go around here, avoid the spider of course, hopefully it just goes up on its own, and then you jump here, hold square or whatever your controller demands, and that allows you to make an incredibly tight turn in the air. So the air brake turn, essentially you just need to make sure that you get a decent amount of airtime, and then you hold down the handbrake, and this allows you to make a super sharp turn in the air. When you release the button, it then allows you to go forward very quickly and preserve your momentum but in an entirely new direction. Yes, it looks a bit strange when you do it, almost like you're defying the laws of physics, but then again, I am an orange bandicoot driving a cart, so the laws of physics don't matter too much, but if you can do it, you can use it to make some really tight turns on Cortex Castle, even when you get the blue flame. I mean, as we come up to this thing here, I jump in the air and do a super tight turn, and I'm able to hold on to the blue flame just a little bit longer than I would have been able to otherwise. Unfortunately though, it did fizzle out there, but we're so far ahead of Oxide that as long as we now drive consistently, we should be fine. And indeed, when I'm going around this portion of the track, the main thing in my mind now is to drift as well as I can, because I want to be building up my reserves, so that when I get back to the blue flame initiator, well, I'll have plenty of reserves to keep it going. And indeed, you'll see that here. So now I'm pretty much going to do a rinse and repeat, do exactly the same thing as the last lap, where I need to make strong use of air brake turns so that I can do those really tight ones around some of the particularly tricky corners. You'll see me again do it here. That looks so strange when you actually do it. And then another one here. And then I'm able to get to this point, and then unfortunately my blue flame does again fizzle out. So the main thing now is I don't need to worry too much about reserves, but I might as well drive as best I can in order to get the best time. And as you can see, Oxide is well behind us now. Very little chance he's going to catch up. Be careful on the stairs here not to ruin your orientation, and of course always take the shortcut we find here. Go up to the blue flame one more time, be very careful of the spiders here, aim for the centre if you can, and that is how you beat Oxide on Cortex Castle.